The Haunted House Hustle by Moneymentorville. It was 3 days before Halloween, and Bobby Jr. the bear was slumped on his porch swing, sighing dramatically. Betty the puppy flopped down beside him, her cape trailing behind her. "I guess we're not going to the spooktacular midnight carnival this year," Bobby said. "We don't have enough money for tickets." Betty groaned, "And I already practiced my costume walk." "Look." She strutted a few steps, then tripped on her own vampire fangs. Just then, their friend GPB, the guinea piggy bank, rolled up in his scooter, wearing a wizard hat way too big for his tiny head. "Why the long faces, friends?" GPB asked, adjusting his crooked glasses. "We're broke," Bobby muttered. "No spooky carnival for us." GPB tapped his chin. "What if I told you, and you could earn the money, right here, right now, with a little Halloween magic and some teamwork?" Bobby and Betty leaned in. GPB grinned. "Let's build our own haunted house." The three friends raced to Bobby's backyard. It was filled with tall grass, creaky lawn chairs, and a rickety old shed. Perfect. "Let's charge 2 coins for entry," said Betty. "But first," said GPB, pulling out a tiny notepad, "we need a plan and a budget." They got to work. Bobby turned cardboard boxes into a coffin maze. Betty made fake spiders out of black yarn and googly eyes. GPB rigged up a sound machine with spooky giggles, creaks, and howls. They used old bed sheets for ghost curtains, peeled grapes for eyeballs, and spaghetti for monster brains. By sunset, the haunted house was ready. "Do you think anyone will come?" Bobby asked, peeking out. "No one even knows about it," Betty said sadly. Suddenly a shadow crept up the fence. It was Zoe the raccoon. "What's going on back here?" Zoe asked. "Haunted house. 2 coins," Betty said, trying to sound spooky. Zoe shrugged and handed over 2 shiny coins. She walked in. "Ah!" She ran out laughing. "That was amazing. I'm telling everyone." Soon a line of kids stretched around the yard. Some screamed, some giggled, and some came back for second tries. Bobby roared in a bear mask. Betty worked the ticket booth like a pro, and GPB hit all the sound effects right on cue. By the end of the night, their little money jar was full. The carnival, and a kind surprise. The next morning, the trio counted their coins. "We have enough for tickets," cheered Bobby. "And snacks," added Betty. "But look," said GPB, "we also have some left over. What should we do with it?" Bobby smiled. "Let's donate it to the school art club. We borrowed their glitter and glue after all." Betty nodded. "Good idea. Sharing is kind of spooky. In a nice way." As they skipped off to the carnival, GPB said with a wink, "Sometimes the best treats don't come from candy bags, but from using your brain, your heart, and a haunted backyard."